Hey y'all, we're in the kitchen today and I just have a quick little project that I need to take care of. I'm going to make a tincture, strain a tincture, and make an herbal infusion. If you're interested in seeing how I do that, stick around. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to keep up with what we have going on around here. We're relatively new here on YouTube. We started our channel at the beginning of the year, but we are trying to grow. So subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff.
Hey, it's Heather. I'm in the kitchen and I was going to make a tincture today. And I'm also in need of straining a tincture and I need to make an herbal infusion. So I figured I would show y'all how I do those things. I'm not going to get into the benefits of herbs or any of that stuff. There's tons of very knowledgeable herbalists on YouTube that can tell you any of those things. Okay, let's do this. The first thing I'm going to do is make the tincture. Barberry root. I've been using the powder. It's got some great tonic type benefits that I'm interested in. So I prefer to use tinctures though. And I've had this ever since I bought the powder and have not taken the time to make it. So I'm going to take the time to make it today. And I'm not sure how much is going to be in here, so I'm not sure what size jar. Okay, yeah, I'm going to use this size jar. And I have 80 proof vodka today, so that's what I'm going to use. Bring y'all closer. I have my jar about half full, and I'm just going to fill it up to the tippy top. And I will cover it. Shake it up, get it all in there. That's it. I'm going to label it. And that's it. I will let this sit six weeks and I'll strain some for me to use, put some in a bottle, and I'll probably leave it there for longer until I want to strain the whole thing. But I just put a tag on the top with what's in it, where I bought the herb from, and what alcohol I used, and the date. And that's it. I'll put that in with my tinctures. This is an elderberry tincture. I need to top my elderberry off. So once your tincture has sat 6, 8 weeks, a couple months, whatever you're going to let it sit, and you're ready to use it, you're just going to open it and pour it in cheesecloth, or you could even use a strainer if you wanted to. I like these nut milk bags, and I just wring it out just like that. And yes, my hands are clean. And I will dump those elderberries into my chicken scraps. I just get these little bottles. This is a bigger bottle. A lot of the things that I use, I put in 1 ounce bottles, but elderberry, we use a pretty good bit. So I put it in the 4 ounce. That's it. That did have a label on it that said elderberry, but I know this is elderberry. I'll leave it out. Yep, 3 cups. So it's not going to fit in a pint. We're going to have to go with the quart. And I will just cover that, label it. This was in February. So I have on there the kind of alcohol I used and what the berries were. There are berries that we freeze dried and the date that I did it. So now I'll put the berries were ours and the date that I strained it and brandy. So I know what alcohol is in it. And that's it. That's just, you just strain it and you put it on the shelf. It is alcohol based. It'll be on the shelf. It will store for me indefinitely. For you, you may have a different frame of mind about that. But for me, this will store for a very, very long time. You can see how quick that is. I have my water on. I put the water on for the infusion when we started making the tincture, and it's just now starting to get hot enough. So we're going to put this on ounces, and I want 1 ounce of herb. I'm using stinging nettle. A little over an ounce, but that's okay. And then I'm going to top this off with boiling water. Okay, the water is ready. We're going to fill this up to the tippy top. And I will stir this around so I can get a little bit more water in it. Cover it, and I'm going to let this sit probably until tomorrow morning. It's 11 o'clock in the morning now, and I like to let mine sit for about 12 hours. What is perfect for me to do is to make this at night before I go to bed, wake up, strain it, drink it over some ice. I do like the nettle cold. I tried to drink it hot. That was not my thing. So since it is so late, I'll probably let this steep tonight. I will put it in the refrigerator before I go to bed, wake up in the morning. All you do is strain it in the same nut milk bag. And if you want to drink it hot, warm it up. If you want it cold, drink it over ice. That's how you can make a tincture, strain a tincture, and make an herbal infusion. If you would like to stick around, I'll tell you where I buy these things from and why I myself use them. This is just what I do. You do what you need to do for yourself and your health. And if you don't want to stick around, that is fine too. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. So if you stuck around to hear what I have to say about any of this, I'm glad you're interested. But just remember, this is my personal opinion. Elderberry tincture. I've been making that for at least 10 years. I like to take the tincture instead of the syrup. I make the syrup too. I made it more when my kids were younger, but it's, you know, it's sweet. It's got lots of calories in it. And tincture is just easier for me. I can take that on a day-to-day basis, and I like to take it daily to keep, I feel like it keeps my immune system healthy. So I just take a little squirt every day. Sometimes I take a little break from it. That's all up to whoever is using the herb, and you decide to do whatever you want to do for it. But this barberry root, this is a new tincture to me. I bought the powder for different things. I'm at that time in my life as a woman. Men, if you're watching, maybe this is too much information for you. But anyway, if you have a woman, then she also will go through this time in her life. So I'm continually looking for ways to support my body during this time of life. And this has tons and tons of benefits in that area, as well as other things: high blood pressure, high cholesterol, digestive support, just tons of stuff. Google. These are just the things that I saw on it that made it interesting to me. I'm going to also, my husband will also take this because he's on a very low dose of blood pressure medicine now, and he would like to get off of it. So that's another reason I made that. And then the nettle infusion, I have drank that on and off for probably about 10 years. I first started drinking it. It helped with energy for me. I think it was just giving me a lot of minerals and some things from it that I needed. So I liked that effect from it, that I got more energy. And now at this new time in my life, it has a lot of iron in it, and I think that's also helping with this time in my life. And I learned infusions from Susan Weed's videos here on YouTube. And where do I get these from? The nettle, all my herbs I used to get from Mountain Rose Herb or Mountain Herb Rose. If you just Google it, it will come up. But now I can find organic nettle on Amazon way cheaper, and it does come a lot quicker in the mail. Star West is one brand that I use, and there's another brand, but Frontier. And I do always try to get the organic, whatever. That's how my mind works. That's what I think I need to buy. This barberry root was a little more challenging to find. I got this off of Etsy. And the elderberries, I've bought elderberries from Mountain Rose, Amazon. I had a friend in North Carolina that would send me some before I had my own elderberries. And now I have my own elderberries. If you have room to plant an elderberry and you use it a lot, it's really a good plant to have. It started out with just like 2 little tiny plants, and they have morphed into many, many plants. But I love to propagate things. That could be one of my downfalls in gardening. I love, I just can't pull something up and throw it away. Oh no, I have to pull it up and plant it somewhere else. So I kind of have an elderberry jungle. Just a quick overview of why I use them and where I get them from. I hope it helps you, and let me know what you do herbal wise. I love things like that. Always interested to hear from other people, and as far as really getting into some good detail on these on herbs and things like that. So many good knowledgeable herbalists here on YouTube. That's not what I am here for. I'm here just to share my day to day, and this was part of my day today. Okay, y'all, thanks so much for watching, and we will see y'all next time.